Southeast Asia. South America's champions and 5-time World Cup winners face the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It is star-studded on both fronts, and for the Super Eagles, the Ligue 1 top scorer Victor Osimhen leading the line alongside Samu Chukwueze, the Villarreal phenom. You mentioned, Eric, Chichi not all that happy with recent performances. As Brazil have gone winless in 3 games since their Copa America triumph on home soil. They had a 17-match unbeaten run snapped by Peru in that 1-0 defeat. The others, a couple of draws against Colombia in Miami, Florida, and most recently last week, Thursday, against Senegal, 1-1.
And I don't think it's particularly surprising. You win a competition in home soil, and it's the pinnacle of your summer, maybe even your year. And then it's a bunch of friendlies. You're traveling all over the place, racking up those air miles. That takes a toll on players.
The ball rolls in Singapore. It's the 5-time world champions and the reigning South America Copa America winners, Brazil, getting us underway alongside Eric. They march high, they lay it off, does fall for Firmino. Lovely turn by Firmino, fires it wide. Oh, Francis Uzoho's goal.
Well, that's brilliant work from Bobby Firmino. He does so well to hold up the ball.
Iwobi clipped Victor Osimhen, brought down by Osimhen, fires denied by Ederson, and Renan Lodi able to clear the danger. Dani Alves whipped in. Alves was an accurate delivery, but well defended by Semi Ajayi. West Brom center back there to put out the fire. Hold up, and he will be replaced by the and Neymar, maybe more of a precaution than anything else, this being
A lot of people to the airport and to the stadium to welcome their new signing.
overran it, recovered by Samu Chukwueze.
These are players who will probably remain with those yellow jerseys for some time to come. Dani Alves, arguably the best Brazilian.
Samu Chukwueze working here against Renan Lodi. Chukwueze into the middle, Marquinhos. That was an adventurous clearance by Marquinhos, who puts it out for a corner kick.
Well, obviously felt bad for Ederson, who hasn't been very busy, so he wants to give him a little bit of action.
Samu Chukwueze easily past Renan Lodi. Chukwueze back into the middle, looking for space to deliver the cross.
Any turnovers?
This is Coutinho's just offside.
One less threat to contend with.
Everton. Flicked wide by Casemiro. Sniffed out by Chukwueze. Early ball by Casemiro. The header's on target. But saved by Francis Uzoho. The D promising approach here. Firmino denied by Uzoho, who smothers it on the rebound.
Well, this all happens because Chidozie Awaziem goes down way too easily. He's trying to make the tackle on Everton.
Dani Alves catapulted into the area over the head of Firmino. It'll fall for Simon. Simon here against Dani Alves. Squared in from the penalty spot. It's a chance. 2 goals in as many games for Joe Aribo. Scored in his debut against Ukraine, and he's done it again. In his second appearance, Joe Aribo breaks the deadlock for the Super Eagles. Nigeria 1, Brazil 0.
Joe
dispossesses Iwobi, but they can't wrestle him to the ground. Losing his balance here. They're not going to give the foul.
This is a clear foul. The referee gives Artur the advantage. He can't.
Coutinho dispossessed by Ndidi. Nice turn by Osimhen, but dispossessed by Artur. Artur. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus squared in, and it's the captain Icon to clear the danger. Corner kick given to Brazil.
Collins showed a little bit too. He's an unbelievable footballing director.
Switch by Artur. Dani Alves is caught offside. Renan Lodi. Coutinho finding a bit of space in the area. Squared back. Casemiro goes down by Moses Simon and a bit too aggressively.
And that's a silly foul from a player who's not used to defending too much. And it's usually his range for Neymar.
It is Coutinho who strikes it just wide of the target.
And from this angle, that did not miss by much. And he had Uzoho scrambling out of speed.
A quick switch now for Renan Lodi. Early ball in across the ground. Coutinho. Awazi. Aribo. Sprinting past Collins. Into the area looking for his options. Collins. Area strong header off the work. Still loose. And Casemiro draws them level.
Well, that initial header from Marquinhos, I believe, smacks off the woodwork and bounces right into the feet of Casemiro. We said in the first half, he's a defensive midfielder, but no stranger to goals.
The Spanish Segunda, but on loan in Cyprus. Ball flung in, edge of the 6, looking for Thiago Silva.
A lot to do with the speed of Chukwueze on that right-hand side.
Offside flag is up here against Gabriel Jesus. What do you make of this version of Gabriel? Now Renan Lodi squared back across the green. Coutinho left it, and Chukwueze. Osimhen makes the run. We're looking to find a nicely timed jump by Osimhen.
This right-hand side. Perfect cross as well to Osimhen.
Underrated. He snubbed Barcelona to join Paris Saint-Germain.
That's a good point.
Here's Awaziem. Casemiro. Hit forward, but not enough on it. And to find Renan Lodi. Early cross into the middle, chance for a second. Coutinho swings and misses, and indeed he clears the danger. That should have been two.
And the Leicester defensive midfielder.
And again, this time the Kong
Substitution.
Here is Coutinho. Early cross, back post, and it's down, denied by Uzoho. That's a terrific save. Reflexes from Francis Uzoho to deny Marquinhos. Right in front of him. Thiago Silva coming up. Richarlison from the edge of the area. Here against the Kong across the green, back post, and Firmino not able to get there.
That's a red carpet.
Meanwhile, here's Dani Alves. And Collins, the ball comes in, and there's off the woodwork again. This time Casemiro denied. The deflection shot from Richarlison and out wide, but the goalkeeper is down. Uzoho is going to need some attention here. Well, Richarlison had the first chance, denied by the woodwork. Rather, Casemiro did. Richarlison the second.
You know, one of the things about Gabigol is he gets ready.
Swung in. This is Samu Chukwueze. Sprung forward, looking for Osimhen, and someone's left a shoe. It's Marquinhos, who's had a wardrobe malfunction.
For Lille for a long time.
Artur. Intercepted by Awazi. It's a good ball for Richarlison, but he was caught offside.
And Kanu said in the build-up to this game that this night...
Here's Awaziem. Holy cross near post. Thiago Silva.
Conservative in his positioning.
Richarlison trying to keep this alive for Renan Lodi. Ekong clears it any way he could.
It has a lot to do with the fact that Renan Lodi just keeps pushing up that... Oh, wonderful stuff.
The Manchester City man. Squared back, Richarlison. And Awaziem getting just enough of a touch.
Well, there we go. We were singing his praises, and he comes up big. Awaziem.
Swung in.
His substitute, Paul Onuachu, is a big target man.
Has created some good opportunities in the second half. Richarlison swings it in. Getting a touch on it is Gabriel.
It's a good ball, but Gabigol is backpedaling just to reach this one. Can't get power or accuracy on his header.
Given a bit of space to operate. Coutinho going for the shot. Gabriel Barbosa trying to get it back to him. There was contact, but no foul in the view of the referee.
In third.
Moses Simon. Simon against Alves. Here is Moses Simon, in-swinger toward the penalty spot. Ajayi was rising to meet it. Ajayi as far as Awaziem. Samu Chukwueze pushed from behind by Renan Lodi. Marquinhos continues his run. It's a crowded 18. Marquinhos near post. Gabriel troubled by Ajayi. This will be a corner for Brazil.
And this just shows Brazilian supporters.
Marquinhos knocks it down. Fabinho giving his Chukwueze. They were short on ideas on the counter, Nigeria. And
the Canarinha, he was playing as a right back. Ole
goes through the legs of Hanks running low here for Samu Chukwueze on his left. Skies his effort. Ekong appeared to foul Gabriel Jesus, nothing given. Step forward from Collins to win it back for Nigeria. No foul. Put it into the area. Collins, this winner in the card, slid through nicely by Richarlison. This is Lodi back across the green. Coutinho just hit.
Going for the placement instead of power. Maybe he should have hit it.
He can spot him. Dennis to the byline. Crossed in toward. Lighted in back post. Onuachu rising to meet it. It's loose on the doorstep. Chukwueze denied by Eder.
Is that an awkward height? but just the way he approaches this ball.
Loose in appearances for the under-19s and under-20s. Once again, loose in the 18. The Brazilians looking to change that. It's taken away from Coutinho. Gabriel Barbosa. Strong from the Flamengo striker. Brazil in search of a winner, delivered near post. Ajayi. Alves. Another cross in. Fabinho. Casemiro delivers back post, and this time from Singapore. It's Brazil 1, Nigeria 1. The goals by Joe Aribo and Casemiro.